Welcome, Scorpio and Soulmate. I am Key, and this is our doorway. As we enter through the doorway towards Akashic Records, let's see what's in store for you guys. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Masculine, Feminine, Soulmate, in the month of April. What present gift for Scorpio and Soulmate in the month of April 2019? What present gift for Scorpio and Soulmate? Present gift. Scorpio and Soulmate. Wow, you're definitely going to be taking sail. Trust in whatever direction you're going is what you wanted to start for quite some time. What energy and emotions will be for Scorpio? Scorpio and Soulmate. What energy? Wow. Well, you're definitely tapping into your psychic ability and your emotions. You're seeing that your emotions definitely hold weight, and it's not something to see as lightly only. What karmic blessings will be bestowed? Okay, so we wanted to come out. So you're definitely teaming up. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Your ships are going to come in what you have been transitioning towards. Whatever you've been traveling in regards for self-discovery, success, or whatever you are giving your soul into, you're seeing that you will get the trust. Well, for one, you're definitely transforming. And that would make sense, Scorpio. You're always transforming and transitioning. Yet, this time, you're trusting that what you want to take sail in is exactly for you. You're starting to see what you give to the world wants to give you back. And this have been your walk since the age of 6 or for the past 6 years. So, memories from your history or childhood has given you a starting point and where to start from, what area in your world that you wanted to seek solutions from. Maybe at the age of 6, you had witnessed something or wanted to do something, but didn't know how to do it, or was it the right time for you to start on it because of the age? Wow, what comes into my mind's eye as a key for you is, I'm going to do more research on this. When Mary and Joseph, when they in their community had a feast, they allowed Jesus to, roam the world in their environment. And days went by and they thought, Jesus is probably with the rest of the family. And when they came to find him, they couldn't find him. They didn't know where he was. And that worried them. For a moment, it made probably as a parent, I'm speaking as a parent. If I couldn't find my child, I'd have felt like what I did was stupid or silly. Like, why would I allow my child that much room to wander? But as thinking about this, going back to the story, they actually did find Jesus. It took one of the people in their world to say, oh yeah, I seen your son. Your son is over there. Or something within them told them to go to the Father's house. And they're like, well, what's the Father's house? At that time, church, a place of worship. And here they see this young boy, I think he was 6 or 7 at that time, talking to priests, talking to people that not only had high authority, but was the mouthpiece of the people. And they were talking to this young boy as if he was their age. And to witness that as a parent may have worried them. Like, wow, if my child can get this response from adults, I could only imagine what he will become when he's older. Maybe this is something that had worried you. I know it had worried me reading that, because in the word, in the book, or as Southerners say, in the good book, eventually he became sacrificed, a martyr. And for Scorpios, you experience death on a physical, metaphysical level, which is spiritually, you had to die to become stronger. Physically, you had to go through changes to become more strong with a backbone. No matter what, some part of your skin or some part of your layer had to die for something new to be made. And whatever this next start is worries you, because in my mind's eye, it gave me that as an analogy. And I just finished reading parts of the Bible. The part where Jesus was sent to the Pontius Pilate before being sacrificed. And no one had anything on Jesus to sacrifice him or to have him die. They, even as the people, they were willing to take a notorious prisoner that is known to do harm into the environment than to have Jesus that did not do anything but help and heal. And that could be your concern or your worry. Like, if I take these steps, will I become sacrificed? Will I become a martyr? Your angels are here to protect you. Yes, Christ died for our sins, but died not just for our sins, but became that symbol for when we stand up for what is right, or when we stand up for what is this standing. It can create a domino effect of people being supportive and people shunning it. Know that that would explain why this story was told. If we are to believe that the story rings true, right? To say that Jesus was actually a person and he literally died for our sins, then we should not worry that we would die, because this physical being made sure that his blood, that has the blood of not just him, but his family line, that he died so we wouldn't have to go through those things. Yet, Scorpio, you know, in history, seeing those things reappear at moments won't feel safe. I can't even lie and say those things are not real. But know, Scorpio soulmate, trust and have faith that whatever you're standing tall in and walking towards was made for you, and it's going to be protected by angels, by God, Goddess. God has many shapes, many names. What you call God, I may not call God, but we're talking about the same God. You talk about angels, I might talk about angels. You might have a different name than the angels I have, based on where you have come from. But guess what? We're talking about the same angel, based on the characteristics, based on the physical makeup you describe it. We'll have similarities. So we will not have to worry about stepping out on faith and trusting in faith inside of ourselves and outside of ourselves. So, Histories of Childhood is going to give you a compass on how to navigate in the world. So whatever has been worrying you, and as example what I explained, you can overcome it based on what you have researched and what you have experienced and witnessed, and see how to maneuver so that does not happen. Okay? If this is a Virgo in your mix, they're going to walk with you in what you're starting. 6 houses of the house of Virgo. A knight will come into your world, or a knight is going to be traveling through water, through any type of transportation. I feel either through Amtrak, a train, a boat, where they have to travel pretty far. Whoever this person is, this can be a Pisces, a Scorpio like yourself, or a Cancerian. They're going to come to you being the knight of water. So they're going to start taking more charge or more care of protecting you. This person wants to protect you in the world. This person wants to be dedicated and loyal to you. So they're going to bring out their emotions. Maybe they did not express it at first, but they're going to show their emotional nature. They're going to show action the way they want you. They're going to be enthusiastic or show enthusiasm, like a childlike personality, to get you out of your head a lot, out of your emotions. They're going to take on that emotions that you keep within you. And they're going to show how to be more contemplative. If this is you, you're going to balance out your emotions and see how you can be more contemplative. It's like tapping into, yes, your water nature, but in a sense, I get this as your key, like an air-like approach. Like Libras are very logical, they're level-headed. So it's like you still have your water element, but you're tapping into other elements like water, yes, but air, to know how to alleviate situations and how to know how to hone in on what does hinder you and how to heal that aspect. So you're going to start falling in love, or a wedding proposal. Wow, that would explain why that balance is needed. You want to be a well-rounded person, not feel and be perceived as unbalanced. So the need to balance your emotions is going to be your catalyst. An invitation to a social event will give you this playground to practice being emotionally balanced. When you're doing this in the world, you're going to see that, wow, you are balanced, for one. You just needed to have something physical to show you if you are, or that you are. You're going to be perceived in the world as very boss-like, very professional. Yes, you know how to bring out your passion, but you have balanced it out on also being very professional on it as well. So a contented, rewarded family life, wow, will take place in your life because of the trust and the faith that you had seen as tried and true has transitioned you to this moment. So your emotional and material needs will be met. If that's what's been suppressing you or maybe surrounding you in the world, you're going to get not only solutions, but you're going to get resolutions. And what popped up is surplus. So, trustworthy relationships will take place because the people in your world, the 10 people in your world are also transitioning as well. They may not have water elements, or it appears based on their sign that they don't show their emotions, but they're going through transitions too. If this is in regards to a Virgo or Capricorn, they're going to come to you well balanced and able to tap into that Scorpio nature as well. They're going to tell you their secrets. They're going to show you what really matters to them. That way you can actually know that you are not alone when it comes to that side of who you are. That people do have the same side as you, Scorpio and Soulmate. They just knew and know how to suppress it or hide it from you. Now they're not going to do that because they're realizing from them hiding it from you, they're really hindering themselves. They're really harming themselves. So, you're seeing that you are the king of your earth. You have the Midas touch. You are going to feel confident in accepting opportunities because you want to start taking sail on what soothes your soul, what makes you smile. And you're realizing that you have the Midas touch in whatever you manifest, whatever moves you. Yes, and from you stepping into your kingdom, this Knight of Water is also going to bring out their fire side. They're going to have that temperance nature as well. They're going to show that, yes, they are passionate in how they express their emotions. They are going to be romantic in the way they give you adventure, where they take you and why. They're going to show you that, yes, they are self-assured in this relationship because of the restlessness that you have given them in regards to being that sacred space, that sacred chakra for them. A sudden event that needs immediate attention, you will know how to take charge. Yes, you are a king, but guess what? You're so cool. You have so much swag that before you became a king, you were a knight first. You tread the land. You set territory. You talk to the people and hear their wants and why. You know from those answers, from witnesses in your world, what you do want to start formulating. So, think things through carefully. It's okay to think things through carefully before you take that next leap. Because you have faith on your side and you trust in yourself and you trust in the source outside of you. And while you're thinking carefully, you're going to be able to stand your ground. So don't give up. When you don't give up, you know why you're a boss. You know what you're bringing to the table and why. You know why other scholars would love to hear what you have to say. And they will be that foundation for you to not only feel safe in, but to know and understand how you want to build your foundation. So protect that which you've created. If that means fire, definitely, if you haven't gotten the selenite, shungite is definitely a good crystal. Protecting yourself, reading the book of Psalms, whatever you connect to I want to say your God because you have a name for the God that I have as well. It could be Yahweh, Elohim, Yahweh, Elohim, Buddha, the Quran, Taoism. These are all beings that came from this energy and entity, just like us. So you don't have to worry about, well, when I connect to the God that I feel guided to, is that steering me off course? No, it's not. Go back to your good book. It will help you, okay? So, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Protect your territory in the world. Trust that what you're protecting is worth the fight, is worth the foundation. Have courage and believe in yourself. Have courage. You're stepping in. You're becoming that lion, lioness, that leader. Have courage and believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, then others will not only believe in you, but they'll learn how to believe in themselves and won't feel the need to sabotage what you're creating because you help them to believe in themselves as well. How does this help? Because you're going into the North Node, the North Star. Wow, Scorpio. You are the North Star. So, spiritually, you're witnessing that there will be a success from where you're treading towards. You see the benefits. By your actions, you realize that you'll be in the house of Saturn there to give you that sovereignty. You'll notice that being realistic, that level-headedness, I kept feeling that as an air about you. You're becoming realistic about what concerns you, because your concernment comes from what discerns you. And physically, you know, or you must wait before you can. Whatever you put as that last word will give you relevance. You must wait before you can. What's going behind closed doors or behind the scenes is you're becoming more mature in the things that bring you not only beauty, but benevolence. You're becoming more cautious regarding your limits that oppose you. Again, that's why telling a story about Christ and Jesus may hold relevance to why you are cautious, why even at times you are secretive. Look at that, north and south, north and south. So, the Father, Son, the source within you is here to give you remembrance and how you reconsider your approach and how you make your foundation. Now is not the time to, let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Now is not the time to feel troubled. You may feel anxiety about where you're about to embark on because you as a soul experienced this or witnessed this before. There will not be anything to feel anxiety about. There will not be anything to hold you back. Why? Because you're starting to become aware. You're starting to have remembrance of why you may have stopped going forward. Now that you know how to not only start, but how to navigate what you start, you're reconsidering your approach. There's nothing wrong. That's why we had the retrograde, to review, reevaluate. Yes, you have that drive, you have the direction, but again, for it to be successful for not just you, but for everyone around you, you will take a different approach. It's not to say that your new approach is weak. It's not. It's to make sure that you stay alive and that the people that you care about are protected as well. If this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. If this reading does not resonate with you, that's okay. Do the doorway. There are other readings, other books of different zodiac signs that you can learn from and see relevance in. If you would like to have me as a key or a guide in your new direction and see how this reading affects you personally, look in the description box below. If you would like to donate to the doorway, every dollar is not only a blessing for me, but it gives me the direction I need to go forward. If you would like to donate, look in the description box below for the directions or the answers. I love you. I love you. I love you, Scorpio Soulmate. We will see you on the other side.